Fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, fresh, freshy, flex, fresh, Helmets, left, got with confidence.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit. Activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit. Activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
You better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit. Activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit. Activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit. Activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit.
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
Now I changed the time so it doesn't count. I changed the time. I was busy. Nah, that's why my live ain't gonna be that long. Y'all tried it. That's why it's not gonna be that long. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I'm here and I'm queer. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. I don't have time. Okay. Look, I'm not even addressing y'all. Hi. I hope that was annoying. I lost my nose ring, so I had to put on one of my old ones. So now I have to go get a new one. I have some, I just don't know where they are. But I don't like these. I like the studs. So I have to go get more. I'm just gonna go buy a real one. So I can't lose it. Lord, I can't lose it. So I'm gonna go buy a real one. But hi everyone. This is my going to pick people up in the airport attire. Because I have to go to the airport like right after this. So, oh my God, I love you guys. Welcome to the show. I don't care that I was late. Oh well, ain't none of y'all gonna check me. Let it be what it is. I love you all. Thank you all for joining me. We're gonna get into a few things. Kevin Gates and Drika, they broke up allegedly. Or Jennifer, or Jenny from the block. She over there crying. Talking about Latina people. Go on. You gotta J-Lo, Jennifer, girl. Is she over there crying about being Latina? Like, okay. We're gonna get into that. And we're also gonna get into what else? What does title say? Oh, Lil Nas X says FBET. Even in the new track. He's very mad at black people. Okay. BT, Lil Nas X, okay, he done been mad at a lot of people, but you guys have really upset him, okay? So we're gonna get into that here, Flip, and then some other things. So y'all know I like to start the show off with something cute, something quirky, something funny. So we're gonna start off with that. Let's start with something cute that I sent out. We're not gonna be here long, y'all, so don't get mad at me. But we'll be back. We'll be back. So look at this. Now I don't know about y'all, but ain't nobody throwing no ball at my cousin or my sister something that hard. You want to fight? Who you throw? Who did you really just throw that ball at my sister like that? Like I'm trying to fight you. Like I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm glad this was playful because I'm like, no, this is DV. Are they dating? Because this is girl. Notice because you ignoring the signs. Girl, you was ignoring the signs. What is this called? Burruss ball? Like, what is this called? Because I don't appreciate him throwing this ball at her this hard. I said, no, you need to be playing that with me. No, let me and you play that. Now, I would have, because I would have bust that damn ball on his chest. I would have hit him so hard to chest that damn ball. I said, no, you don't need to be throwing that ball at her like that. I'm like, should we call the police? I'm like, what is this? I said, no, do you not see this? This beige is over here throwing this ball at this woman real hard. Now, it sounds painful, okay? Because I was looking for him until I seen her twist with the ball. I'm like, oh, that's on purpose. Oh, this is a game. I'm like, oh, no, because we need to find him. We need to find him. If they go together, this is borderline DV. This is borderline DV. He is hitting this woman really hard with this ball. I don't appreciate this. I'm like, why is he throwing the 77 miles per hour at her? I was like, oh my God. Because she throwing it back. Like, don't get me wrong. She putting a little on the, but he's trying to take her out. He's trying to take her out. He was trying to hurt her. He was trying to hurt her. And I don't like this. I don't like this. Listen, y'all listen to this ball. Listen. Yeah, look at that. He's trying to hurt her. Look, he's trying to hurt her. Look, he's trying to look at. See, he was trying to hurt her. I was right. It stopped being a game for him. It stopped. Look how he's throwing that ball. He's throwing that ball like he want to fight. See, why he ain't spinning? See why he wasn't spinning? No, he wasn't spinning. He's supposed to be spinning and stuff like her. He was throwing that ball too hard at this girl. I don't like that. He needs to play that with a boy. And she needs to play that with another girl. No, this don't look right. I don't like it. I don't like it. What is this called? Burruss ball? Ouch. Like, what is this called? Y'all just be making up stuff. And did he make this game, or was he mad at her and make this game like, let's go outside and catch a ball? What is this? This ain't no sport. It ain't got nothing to do with soccer. You didn't even use your hands in soccer. Oh my goodness. You don't use your hands. In soccer, you use your feet. Now, I don't like this. I don't like this. These is the dodgeball champs. Girl, ain't no way you was getting them out. Ain't no way. Dodgeball champions. My goodness. Getting to y'all comments. She's a tomboy. So, Renee, girl, that girl, no. He throwing that ball to her Cheyenne girl. We still trying to figure that out. I love your picture. Oh my God, I love Aaliyah. Yay. Who agreed on this game? Casey, I agree. Who? What is this? What is this? Because this ain't dodgeball, because both of them would have been out. So what if they just keep restarting the dodgeball game? What is this? Because it's only them two playing. So if he throw the ball at her, she catches it, that means he out. So that means they got to start the game over. So is this just a dodgeball game that just never starts, or what? Because this is cheap. This is cheap, and I don't like how he was throwing it. He was throwing it too hard. I don't like that. I don't like that. Hi, Danny Robinson. Hey, girl. Shout out to Danny Robinson, and shout out to Kiva to come get this comment. I believe she's in here too. I saw somebody say her name. Shout out to both y'all. Hi, girls. Welcome, girls. Yay. So I don't like this game. I don't like this game. But one more time before we get out of here, look. Hold on. I don't know, Lula. Towards the end, girl. I don't know. He looked like he was aiming a little high. He was coming in a little hot. He was aiming a little high. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if he was aiming for her face. Right, Lord, very much DV. Very much abuse. Like, this is a lot. This is a lot. So that was my show. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. Bye. Now, that's what y'all get for rushing me. Now y'all tried it. Now I can, yeah. I can play too. Now y'all tried it. Now stop rushing me. Shit. Now y'all tried it. Now that's Michelle. Now that's Michelle. Now. So yeah, move right along. I don't like how this boy's gonna hit on this ball. This what she get. I don't know what she was about to do, but whatever she was about to do, the Lord said no. So I know she was about to twerk in front of this baby. Nah, and you tripped over the whole baby, girl. You tripped over the basketball little court. You tripped over that second with this bed on the floor. Because I know I pay attention to everything. Girl, there's too much stuff on the floor. If that bed wasn't on the floor, you would have had a little bit of more room, girl. That bed on the floor, toys on the floor, don't blame me, all that y'all gonna put in the comments. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. Y'all can put in the comments, the kids' toys be everywhere. Yeah, beds too. Apparently. Beds be everywhere too, because that bed is very so much on the floor. Look. Bed is very so much on the floor. So there's no space on the floor to walk, girl. Girl, get that bed off that damn floor. So I don't know what she was about to do, but the Lord said no. I don't know he's about to twerk in front of that little boy. I don't know what you're about to do. But whatever it was, God said, not today. Not in front of my anointed. The Lord said no. I don't know what she had planned with them shorts. I don't know what she had planned, but that's what you get. That's what you get. So I'm sort of 400 people in the building. We ain't been here number 13 minutes. 13 minutes, 400 people. Shout out to y'all. So, yeah. So, I don't know what she had planned, but the Lord said no. God said absolutely not. You was not about to do that in front of my child that's coming up here one day. So, shout out to her, because this would have been cute. I mean, if the baby wasn't in there. Because if he wasn't in there, you wouldn't have tripped. Because you tripped over the baby. See, that's the baby you tripped over. You see that, girl? You didn't trip over the toy. Okay? You tripped over the baby, and you fell onto the toy. See, watch. The baby. She tripped. Yeah, because the baby had his leg out. Okay? So, and you couldn't see that on the camera? Because you looking at yourself when you walking away, girl. Look, that baby was just invisible to you there, huh? Because you walking away recording, you don't see the baby sit there. Like he's right there. So trip, yeah, over the baby. Like you literally just kicked the baby. Like just saying. Just saying. He did not trip her. Lord, y'all say he tripped her. He did not trip her. He was sitting there minding his little cute business. And then look, because he was ready to. He was getting in his stance. He was ready to look. He was what they was about to. Whatever they was about to do that together. Whatever it was, this about to be a group. Look at him. He didn't trip her. He was ready to throw it too. Nah, where you think he learned it? So he was ready to look. He was standing there, you better. He was looking back at it. Look at him. Look at the baby. Look. The baby was about to look back at it. Look, he was. Look at him. You couldn't tell him nothing. He was ready. What we doing, Ma? Ma, what we doing? Ma, what we about to do for the girls? What we about to do for the girls? Watch his stance. Boom. You couldn't tell him nothing. Ma, how we about to break this down? Because he was ready to whatever she was on, he was on. He lit. I hit that same stance, sweet. I be hitting that same stance when I'm about to throw it. I do. So I'm just saying he look like he about to throw it too. Like I'm just look, don't shoot the messenger. Don't pow the messenger, okay? Not I hope she's okay. She all right. I hope the baby okay. She done tripped and stumped all on this baby. We hope the baby all right, Tatiana girl. Oh, you tried it. She all right. She all right. That's what she getting at. Now. Well, my goodness. If that bed went on the floor, she wouldn't have tripped. Because she would have had more space to the side. So it's either step on the mattress and fall that way or step on the baby. So she chose to step on the baby. He's probably been bad anyway. So, I mean, but look, it's that bed on that floor. Get that bed off that floor, girl. My goodness. And stop doing all this in front of the child. He wouldn't have been in his B-boy stance and his about to throw it stance if he ain't learning from you. Because, I mean, you won't walk away from that camera to take no picture. You was recording. So let me find out what circle you was about to throw what in. Yeah, you're gonna try it. So so not clean up. Who am I about to say? Clean up. Clean up. It's a shame these dirty houses doing all this dancing and clean up. Oh. Shout out to Kira. It's like my girl. She said, sending you some love. You looking good in blue. Thank you, Kira. I love you, sweetie. I love you. I know you love when I be on YouTube, girl. You be love when I be coming on YouTube, girl. But shout out to my boo Kira. So thank you for the super chat, super sticker. Thank you, sweetie. Love you, girl. Love you, girl. Thank you, girl. I said I didn't even notice the mattress on the floor. I noticed everything. I noticed that immediately. I said, what is that? Is that a mattress? I was just like, well, girl, get the mattress off the floor. Like, oh my goodness. Girl, you can't even break out of the twerk because the mattress on the floor. Move this mattress. Get this stuff up. Are y'all busting down on the floor? Like, gross. So, yay. So, move right along. Shout out to her and this cute little boy. He's so cute. This sometimes Latino woman over here is very upset. Don't be fooled by the works of the God. I'm still Jenny from the block. Said y'all hear the neighborhood talk said y'all hear for it. Jennifer Lopez tears up on importance of her new $14 billion loan initiative for Latina women. Says Latina women are tough and made from a certain fabric. Now let's listen.
And they're not fighting it.
Jennifer, why are Latinas so important to this country?
They're just tough. They're made from a certain kind of fabric. They are entrepreneurial. They are inventive. They are creative.
You don't have to do this. Why is it so important to you?
It's important to me. So when you get a little bit older, you understand the meaning behind things. And you've seen enough, and you had your own struggle, and you've seen enough of injustices. And then I just feel like this country needs more love and positivity and people who want to do good things and are not fighting against each other and who are just giving each other a hand up. That's important to me.
My piece of advice would be, to young women, if not you, then who?
And of course, I've got to ask about Ben.
Yeah, okay.
How's it going?
I mean, this is the best time of my life. I love my career, but nothing is more fulfilling to me than being able to build a family with someone who I love deeply and who is just as dedicated to family and to each other as we can be. And I love the idea of the future. And
oh, boo-hoo, J-Whore. J-Slay, J Skank, J Thief. Girl, Jennifer. Girl, shut up. Girl, you was Latina for 7 minutes. Girl. And the Fly Girls, you was a piece of Latina. You was Latina in the movie Selena. Then after that, girl, you don't live the majority of your life as a white woman. Cut it out, J-Ho. Like, girl, bye. Like, stop it. Like, whenever you get through. Now you want to speak for Latino women? Like, you could have been doing that. Girl, you woke up, did you just realize that in 2022 that you're still Latino? Because you've been being treated like a white woman for so long? Like, girl, cut it out. Like, stop making it seem like you have the same struggles as real Latino women. Like, girl, it's not the same. It really isn't. You're sitting here very so much privileged. All of that, your children grew up privileged. All of that, you kept, you made sure you attached yourself to peeing with money. You've always done that. You don't sleep with broke men. Like that's nothing that you have ever done, girl. And let's not act like you ain't sleep your way to the top. Cut it out, Jennifer. Like, girl, bye. You don't live the majority of your life as a Caucasian woman, and now all of a sudden, girl, stop. Like, let's not do that. All of your roles have been more so of white woman type of roles, you know, maid in Manhattan, all that shit. That's stereotypical shit that you do, maids, you know, and all of that. Like, J-Lo, bye. Girl, bye. Girl. You don't live the majority of your life being treated as a white woman, and now all of a sudden you want to realize that like Latino women go through things. You ain't going through none of them. Your kids ain't going through none of them. Like, what's the problem? You could have been speaking on these issues and the things that Latino women go through, and stuff like that. You could have been doing all of that stuff. Why now? Because you got a $14 billion deal. So now all of a sudden, not that it fits. Because to me, you've done everything yourself to ostracize yourself besides music to the Latina culture. Girl, bye. When it comes to music, you know that Latinos, they spend a lot of money on it, just like black people. They spend a lot of money on it, girl. So you'll do music and stuff like that, Latina inspired to keep the Latina, you know, pocketbook. But like, other than that, girl, you sold out a long time ago. Like, girl, stop it. Girl, you've been a sellout. Like, whenever you get through, you absolutely have. Predominantly white roles is what you went out for, girl. You made sure that you dated everything but a Latina, and when you did, you treated them badly. Every Latino man you have ever been with, you have done badly. From Chris Judd to your first husband, what's the name? Anthony. All of them, girl, you did them all dirty. Yes, you did. But you care so much about Latina people. You care so much about Latina people, and look at you once again with a white man. Girl, let's act like this ain't the second time you've been with Ben. This is the second time you've been with Ben Affleck. Girl, like, whenever you get through, like, J-Lo, girl, you've been sold out a long time ago. Girl, bye. You have those kids with Mark Anthony to prove a point. Your family was waiting for you to have churn and all of that, so you wanted to have, you know, some full blood, you know, if you will, and whatnot. Because you could have been had a baby. You don't want to have a baby. So you waited till you got with him to have a baby, girl, and then you get scurried. You took the kids and ran. You know, it's pretty much like what you did. So yeah, girl. As soon as you got them, had them churn, you was on your way out the door. You treat all Latino men bad. Yes, you do. Just like other fellow Latino women, girl. You just start liking them this year. Girl, bye. All your best friends and stuff, whites. All the white girls in the industry are and a couple black ones. But like, other than that, girl, bye. You barely even hang around your own people. But not all of a sudden it's, oh, Latino women. They've been powerful. They've been able to persevere. They've been a different type of fabric, cut from a different type of fabric. They've been all of those things. That didn't just happen this fucking year. I can't stand sellouts. And then they try to creep back in. You guys, I'm still a Latina woman. You guys gonna let me back in? Let me back in. Like, girl, shut up. J-Ho, J-No. Girl, move right along. What's next? So, Kandi Burruss goes off after hearing Marlo said she effed out in Atlanta. Okay. It needs to do more for the culture. Kandi says she gets on my MF nerves. She's fake S. I do more than all of them. Okay, so Marlo says that Kandi needs to do more for the Black community besides sleep with them. Kandi, girl, we're not gonna make it seem like, girl, can you have slept with a lot of people in Atlanta? You absolutely have. Allegedly, Jermaine Dupri's daddy, and just so on and so forth. Girl, you sleeping with sons and fathers, allegedly. So, Kandi, girl, cut it out. You're upset. So Kandi gets upset because she didn't. I guess she didn't know if Marlo said that. So Kandi says how she just went to an event because there was a group chat that Kandi and one other housewife was a part of when it came to Marlo, and Marlo was having an event for one of her businesses, and she wanted Kandi to come and support. So Kandi says she was one of the first people, to RSVP, basically for Marlo's event. So Kandi said that Marlo is fake because it's just like, you can say all this stuff behind my back, but, you begging me basically to come to your events, and stuff like that. Kandi, you're just letting us know that you're fake. Okay. That's all you're letting us know. Because Marlo don't like you, you don't like Marlo. Why are you going to her events? So you're just letting us know that you're fake. That's all that is. I'm not going to somebody's event I know don't like me. Like what am I going for? I go to events to support people, not supporting somebody I don't like. So especially if it's not forced. It's not forced to Kandi to go to any of her events, or anything like that. She can definitely skip out on them if she wants to. She doesn't have to be there. She absolutely does not. She doesn't. She doesn't. So for Kandi to still go to the events knowing that Marlo don't like her and knowing that she does not like Marlo, that's letting me know that you're fake. Like that's all it is. Marlo may be fake, but at least she's stating how she feels when she's, instead of being in front of a camera like, oh no, Kandi's great and she's like, Kandi done slept with Atlanta and she needs to do more for the culture. Like that's how Marlo is. Kandi is just like, because if this reporter or blogger would not have told Kandi that Marlo said those things, Kandi would have sat there being fake and been like, oh, Marlo's okay. She wouldn't have put too much on it. But since she told Kandi that Marlo said these things, now Kandi want to try to jump out the box. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she can check Marlo. Like, no, what you mad at? Because you're very so much fake. Like, you're very so much fake. So let's listen to Kandi stuff and act like she's tough. Won't kill nothing, won't let nothing die. But let's get into this. Oh, it's kind of hard to hear. Hold on.
Speaking of culture, we just got a clip sent to us maybe about 2 minutes before you got here. So one of your castmates, Marlo, seems to think that you should be doing more for the culture and even said that you need to stop talking about sex. So how do you feel hearing that tonight? Speaking of culture, okay, Miss Candy Bird is giving back to the culture. What is Ooh,
I got her showing a whole nother network when she needed help. And she want to get over here and show her motherfucking ass. She's getting on my nerves. Like
And if Kandi would just focus on, now say if we went there and she was like, hey, I'm gonna teach you guys all how to contribute to a play and become a producer, how to get a restaurant, do some shit for the Black culture. We got enough babies and diseases out here. We don't need no shit else about sex, Kandi. You fucked out in Atlanta, okay? And I done had plenty too, like you.
Who, not you fucked out Atlanta. Oh my God. Who, Kandi, girl? Kandi. I know Kandi was big bad when she heard that Marlo say, it's like Marlo, okay. Here play. But Kandi does say that about Marlo. She does say that, Marlo, slept with Atlanta, so Kandi slept with the South of it and Marlo slept with the East, so they, they done, and now they flip sides, a type of situation. And so, but Kandi, girl, everybody cheats, but you gotta know how, you gotta know when, you gotta know why. Kandi, girl, we don't care about these I'm not gonna say made up, maybe you have done these things, but do them, we don't need to hear about them. Like we really don't care. And you seem mighty pressed, for somebody that doesn't care what Marlo has to say. Marlo's not being fake. Marlo doesn't like you. Like she doesn't like you. Even with you helping her get on the show, allegedly, she still doesn't like you. You're welcome. So, Kandi, you're very so much pressed. Marlo is stupid. So I would pay her dust. I would completely just be like, next question. I wouldn't even fit into that, even being on the same cast with her. I wouldn't even fit into that. I would have just waited to the reunion and cussed her out about it, honestly. Just like, oh really? That's what we're doing? Marho. That's what we're doing, Marho. So yeah, I would have just cussed her out at the reunion about it. But I would not have even fed that any energy, especially with Kandi saying that, because Kandi said in that clip, if you couldn't hear her, Kandi said that Marlo and another housewife, Kandi, Marlo, and another housewife, I don't know who, but she didn't say, but they're in a group chat. And just not even a week or so, or however ago, Marlo had just messaged Kandi and the other housewife in that chat and asked them if they could come over to help or support her business venture that she had. Kandi said she was one of the first people to say yes, to support Marlo. And now, basically, as a way of, I guess that was Kandi showing that, yes, I do support Black businesses and I do support Black people because I just supported her, I guess. That was her, like, shot back to Marlo in the face. I don't know, but it was weak. So, that's just letting us know, to me, that Kandi's fake. Because that means that Marlo doesn't like you. And Marlo is shady. And she says a lot of underhanded and passive-aggressive things. And sometimes just outwardly disrespectful, like she did on Carlos's Kinga show. Some things she just says is just outwardly disrespectful. You know that about her, and you don't like her. So if you don't like her and she don't like you, why are you supporting her events? Like that doesn't. But you want to make it seem like Marlo's fake. No, you're fake. You're fake. Why are you supporting somebody you don't like? Kandi, you're the richest housewife. You have the most money out of all of them. And then you say that, Kandi, you put Black businesses in Black neighborhoods so that Black people can have more jobs. Girl, bye. You keep failing health inspections. Y'all grades on all of them restaurants down there that y'all barely washing the dishes in. That the grades is low. Ice is $5. Ice is $5 just to get some ice. Kandi, girl, y'all done fire how many Black chefs? Kandi, y'all done fire how many chefs and sous chefs? All of them Black. All of them Black. Mm-hmm. All of them. So yeah, Just like you hired them, you damn sure fired them as well. You down there overpricing that stuff. Black people trying to support y'all, but they done order 4 things in their bill and came up to $474.37, not counting the tip. Girl, Kandi, stop it. Down there robbing black people blind in the neighborhoods, putting out overpriced your aunties and them back there cooking and stuff. They ain't washing their hands, making them biscuits and all of that. They ain't put on a piece of gloves. None of that. Girl, Kandi. Girl, stop acting like it's not $8 for water. Because ice is $5. No ice is $3.50. And it ain't sparkling. Girl, Kandi. Girl, stop. I was sitting there looking at the menu and the chicken and stuff. I'm like, Kandi, you and Todd is tripping. Y'all ain't even got no good grade on y'all restaurant. And don't none of the critics besides the one that y'all done paid, allegedly, to come in there talking about that chicken. Girl, Kandi done 5 more black people than you done hired. Most of them stores is looking mighty white now. Most of them little restaurants now, they looking mighty white. Kandi girl. And just like Tags, girl, that store Tags that Kandi had. You was overpriced and stuff for people with that too, girl. Yes, you was. Girl. Cut it out, Kandi, girl. Known for ripping people off. So moving along from Kandi, Marlo didn't lie. I mean, you did sleep with the majority. Okay. So Suka Roach, Suka Hyundai, Suka Slow, girl, Suka Idiot, y'all. She done posted Magic Johnson and EJ Johnson, Magic Johnson's child. Okay, well, not child, EJ's an adult now, and she gonna look. She gonna put underneath this caption, Magic and his wife look like twins. That's what happens when y'all date too long. Suka Roach. Suka Roach. Suka Van. Suka EBT. Suka Eat Off the Flow. I cannot. It's like, clearly that's not his wife. Like, I mean, and then because Suka Hyundai and her boyfriend is over there, it's starting to look like 2 Dobermans over there instead of just one. It is. It's starting to look like 2 like 2 Pomeranians is over in Suka house. So yeah, her and that man, they have been together a while, and it's starting to look like when she be driving, especially with no makeup on, and all day she be driving, she be looking. They do look like brothers. They do. Suki and her man, they do. They do to look like 2 roaches in a car. So Suka Hyundai, Suka Roach, Suka Corner Roach says that this is not too bad sound. Not too bad sound. I like EJ, so I don't want to put too much on EJ because I like EJ Johnson. So I think he is fierce. So yeah, I like EJ. So I'm not about to put a lot on EJ Johnson. To me, he's like a legend, fashion, all of that. Shout out to EJ, very innovative. So shout out to EJ Johnson. I like him. So I'm not gonna put too much on him or his father, him or his deity. So yeah, shout out to them and not no goddamn Suka Roach. Cause girl, you tried it. Girl, I'm saying nah. Okay, so Lil Nas hates. How do y'all feel about this? Because this, I really want to get into this. So I'm not gonna play this song because I don't know if I can. So, but Lil Nas hates is on NBA YoungBoy's track, and he is stating FBT, FBT at the beginning of the song. If you watch his mouth, he's wording it when he's sticking his middle finger up. That's what he's saying, FBT. I'm not gonna play because I don't, Well, hold on. Maybe I'll just play the beginning. Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, fuck BT, fuck BT, fuck BT, yeah, yeah, fuck BT, fuck BT.
That's pretty bold. I mean, because if you weren't getting nominated from BET before, you definitely not getting nominated now. I mean, they definitely not nominating you now. I mean, you going to line up doing the whole track saying F them. You're a pretty big artist, so you know that they're going to hear that rather quickly. So it's not going to take much time at all, for that to get back to them same day, type of situation. So you're definitely not getting nominated now. I'm pretty sure BET 86. Yeah, he's not getting nominated for anything. We're not inviting him to anything. We ain't giving him no award. We ain't doing nothing. Because, I mean, you literally live talking about some FBT. So, I'm pretty sure BET has 86 you from ever becoming even a possibility of being a nominee or on the show. And didn't he perform at the BET Awards? Didn't he perform there? Y'all, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he perform there? Didn't he perform? Did he perform that there? When he was up there dancing like Britney Spears? When he was up there, I believe he performed. Alan said this is childish. Here's where Black people don't even run BET. I don't even watch that channel anymore. No, I think that he. No, you're right. I think it is childish. Yeah. And MTV owns a lot of BET and VH1, I believe. So yeah, it's not too many. Back in the day, like Stephen Hill, I believe his name was, and other people that had a big part to do with BET, and a lot of the things that went on with BET, they're not there anymore. And the ones that are still there, they're not running much. So I don't really see how he's trying to blame that on like a black thing. I don't think it's a black thing. I think it's just maybe they just weren't feeling your music like that. And this vibe says he's doing the most. I agree. I think he's that's a little far, I mean, that's a pretty big organization, and you never know what opportunities can come your way. What if because BET do movies, sitcoms, things with music. They do a lot of stuff, So if they maybe had a future movie or something like that, they wanted him to be in or be a part of, or a show, or something like that. You going on record saying FBT, and then saying FBT is also saying FMTV, VH1, because they own a lot of each other, So saying FBT is saying FMTV, and other things, So it's like Viacom is who you're going after because Viacom owns all three conglomerates: VH1, MTV, and VH1, BT, and VH1, BT, MTV. My fault. MTV. So it's like MTV, is the biggest, out of the three channels. MTV governs more money, than the other ones. But at the same time, Viacom runs it all, So that's pretty big. So if he's having a mentality to where I'm just saying FBT, you could be costing yourself VMAs, VMA performances, and all type of other stuff, because he's not saying FMTV, or VH1, or anything like that. He's specifically pointing out BET, which is a brother or sister partner with in VH1, MTV, Viacom, is the big, suitor behind it. So he's saying F a lot of people. I don't think it's what he was, thinking. Just like, oh, just FBT. Well, their sister company might have a problem with that. They may take issue, with you saying that, F them. So this is all under the same umbrella that you are talking about. So I feel like that's why I said that's pretty bold. If BET was its own entity, then I would be like, okay. I mean, if you don't want to, because there's plenty of artists that decide not to support certain people. Like Lil Wayne didn't support BET for a long time, because of some things that happened with Nicki Minaj, because she wasn't supporting either, and things like that. So there's been plenty of artists that have pulled back from supporting award shows, even if they're nominated. They like, I'm not going. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want to be there. I don't support them, and whatnot. So there's plenty of artists that do things like that, but they're not being disrespectful. Like they're not walking around like FBT, all like that. They're not saying that. They're not. If they have a problem or issue with BT, they kind of just remove themselves or just say that they're not supportive, of what's going on. So, I just think this is pretty bold. That's why I say this. Oh, okay. You must be making money, when you to the point where you saying F broadcasting stations, like F people that can play and promote my music. Oh, okay. BT is a pretty big platform. So BT has made a lot of stars. Just like MTV has made a lot of stars, VH1 has made a lot of stars. They made a lot of stars. They absolutely have. So, and they're also partnering with a lot of other people too, like Apple, Disney, and so I mean they're partnered with a lot of people doing a lot of things, So when you are saying F certain people, you truly have to be careful, because you could be saying F somebody that you didn't intend to be saying F you to. You absolutely could. It's like if you love Jay-Z and you're a big fan of him, but you hate Tidal, and you're sitting there talking all this smash about Tidal, back in the day, he owned it. I don't know if he still does, but he owns Tidal. So you're coming for Jay-Z. You're coming for somebody that, and it wasn't even intended, for you to come, because if you would have knew that, maybe you wouldn't have did or said what you did or said. But yeah. So I think that this is pretty bold. I'm not gonna say brave, because to me it's a little whiny. It's just, if you didn't get nominated, just come out with some more music, change it up, do something you feel like. I don't know. I just feel like complaining about it, F y'all, y'all didn't nominate me. It's like, is it really that big a deal? There's a lot of people that get snubbed, and don't get the things that are due, that are titled, that they should be entitled to. I should say a lot of people don't get their just due, especially in the music industry. So I don't feel that you're not special. I mean, that's how I feel. You're not special. Plenty of people get snubbed, and stuff all the time. I mean, Kanye literally went on stage because he felt like Beyonce was being snubbed for the award that Taylor Swift won. I mean, it happens. Like that's all. I mean, it happens. Get over it. I wouldn't have did what he did. I wouldn't have done that. I would not have. But yeah. So, okay, I think I got one more topic after this show, and I have to get out of here because I have to go to the airport. But we will probably go live tonight on Bigo. Would that make you guys happy? Because I told you I was going to be a shorter live. I said I got about an hour. So, but we can go live on Bigo tonight, please. Because look, I don't want to hear y'all. I don't want to hear y'all. It's almost 700 people in here. 694. Look now. So we got 10, 15 minutes, and then I gotta get out of here. But yeah. So. Ugh. Dwyane fears for his daughter Zaya's safety. Says it took him years to develop confidence. She has. Says I went years without telling my chef that I don't like cilantro on my burgers. took years to have the confidence to say that. First of all, that chef would have been fired. Okay? I don't like no damn cilantro. Don't put it on my burger. So you mean to tell me, Dwyane, you so scary that you sat there for years eating cilantro on your burgers? And you don't even like cilantro? No, you need to let somebody else instill confidence to her because you are very so much weak. So you sat there for years letting somebody put cilantro on your burger. And you don't like cilantro? What if you were allergic? Would you have just broke out in hives to make your chef happy because you that scared to tell him that? Are you kidding me? So you a wuss, and you scared that since you've been a punk all your life, that your daughter's gonna be one too? No, she sounds fine. Like you said, it took you years to get to as confident as Zaya is. So Zaya's gonna be very so much okay. Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be okay? Why do y'all keep speaking for Zaya? Are you worried about your other kids' safety? Are you worried about their confidence? Asking for a friend. Are you worried about any of that? Or is everything just always about Zaya? Marsha. Like, why is everything always about Zaya? It's annoying. It really is. I promise. It's annoying. It's like, are y'all ever gonna shut up speaking for her and about her? Gross. Like, y'all giving, even when she become an adult, y'all still don't talk for her. Because she's growing and she's growing fast. You're gonna look up and she's gonna be grown. She absolutely is. Now that's a different type of fear. Because I feel like a lot of people hold back when it comes to Zaya and the things that they truly feel about her because she is a child. She's a teenager, growing up. There's no reason to be attacking on teenager or nothing like that. Like, no, let her live. Let her grow, and we'll go from there. Type of situation. But when she becomes an adult, a lot of the people that hold back on her, they're not going to hold back. They absolutely aren't. And because y'all have coddled her so much, I feel like y'all make her a target. Y'all make her a target. Like, let the girl just live. Leave it be. Like, just let her fade into the background. And if she wants to be out here and publication is on blogs and stuff like that, that should be her own right. It should be because that's what she's deciding to do. She wants to be a star or whatever that she wants to do. Like, let her choose that path instead of y'all consistently making her a talking point. You're making her a target is what you're not getting. You're making people that don't necessarily know about her put a spotlight on her that you may not like what they have to say. You may not like it. So it's kind of like y'all forcing people to say something that they truly don't even want to say. But at the same time, y'all keep shoving her down our throat. She's a kid. Like, let her be a kid. Let her make mistakes. Let her fumble. Let her do all of those things. And we don't need to know about it. Who is she? We don't need to know about everything that's going on in her life and the struggle. We don't care. Like, oh my God. Like, let her grow up and let her tell us herself one day. Like, shut up. Like, stop speaking for her. And you be so concerned about her like you don't have other kids. Are you concerned at all for them? Because this is what's being spotlighted, and it's not cute. It's not. I think about everything. I have multiple, and I would never want my kids to feel that way. Like, oh, Dad, you always featuring this one, but never me. Or I would never want my kid to feel like that. And just because the kids aren't saying anything doesn't mean that they don't feel some type of way. That every time they look up, their dad is somewhere with Zaya. It's enough to make even the kids feel a type of way about Zaya, and she ain't did nothing to them. It makes them want to target her and be rude to her and not support her. because they feel like I'll give her privilege. She got it so easy. It's enough to make them feel some type of way. Because I know I would. Oh, I absolutely would. I'm not fake. And I'm going to tell the truth. If Zaya was my sister and Dwyane was my dad, I would not like Zaya. I wouldn't be able to stand her ass. And I'm just be real. I'm going to just be honest. I wouldn't be able to stand her. I just be like, it just seemed like everything is just about her. Like everything. Even if I don't want to be featured, it'd still be nice to. It'd be nice to know that you will go on blogs and stuff and talk about how much you love me as much as you go on there and talk about how much you love her. Like, I mean, that's crazy. So I don't like it. I don't like it. It's enough to make people target her, especially her siblings. Like, if you love them all the same, prove it. Prove it, because it don't seem that way. It doesn't. It doesn't. It seems like Zaya matters the most because she's the one that y'all get to exploit. The other children are boring. They're too normal. They're too normal. So they don't need to be featured. They don't need to be featured. They're too average. But since Zaya has a special quality, about her, let's exploit that quality. Because we're going through it too. No, you're not. This is Zaya's story. Any mistreatment, any way she feels, rather she's depressed or rather she's happy, but those are all entitled to her. So we're going to hear about it. It should be from Zaya. And right now she's a teenager. We don't really care to hear much about that. Let her grow. Let her learn. Let her actually see what life has to offer. Like, she hasn't even lived yet. She's going to go through way worse. It's some things you just can't protect your kids from. As much as we want to, some things we just can't protect them from. It's not that we dropped the ball. It's just that life happens. Life happens to everyone, good, bad, or indifferent. So it's the same thing. It's just like, why are you treating her so? Like, let the girl live. I'm tired of it. Like, it's so annoying that they like. I don't mind. Like, when I see pictures of Zaya and stuff like that, I always like them and stuff like that because I like Zaya as a person, and I don't feel like I should dislike her because her family exploits her. So I don't want to take it out on Zaya because I don't feel that she deserves it. Just like if her brothers and whatnot feel some type of way about her, I don't think that it's right that they would isolate her or treat her badly because they feel that she gets treated better, than they do. That's nothing she can control. That's something that the parents would have to acknowledge and change, not Zaya. Like, what is Zaya supposed to do to make people stop paying less attention to her? If Dwyane wants to pay this much attention to her, who is she to tell him no? I mean, who doesn't want to feel love from their parent? And this, like I said, I appreciate how they support Zaya, but the public stance with supporting something we already know you support starts to seem like exploitation after a while. Because like, we get it. You love Zaya, you support her in whatever decision she's planning on making when it comes to her life or life decisions or her body, or anything like that. Y'all are fully on board with her. And great. That's all we needed to know. We really don't need to know anything else. Like, we don't. And I feel weird knowing what's going on in this teenager's life. Why? She's not a celebrity. She doesn't have a talent. I'm just being real. It's not like she's a world-renowned singer or, anything like that. She's not on a big TV show, or anything. She's just somebody's kid. So she should be being just that, somebody's kid. Why is she being exploited? Because the game is not just for her. It has to be for the people that are exploiting her. And really, there's no reason to talk about a Dwyane. There really isn't. What are we talking about him for? What's the topic? If we're going to talk about Dwyane, why? I just want to know. And we're going to talk about him why we ain't talking about sports from back in the day, because I don't think he plays anymore, right? Isn't he retired? So, I mean, what are we discussing? That's why it feels like an exploitation. Okay? Because if we ain't talking about this, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Type of situation. I find that weird for people to feel like she's not being exploited. Clearly she is. she is most definitely being exploited. Yes, she is. Absolutely. Yes. So this is the last topic before we get out of here. A shout out to the over the 700 people that have been on. Y'all hit the like button. There's 700 and some of y'all in here. Hit the like. Hit the like. All right. JoJo. Okay, now she's from Love and Flip Flop. Okay, so JoJo Zarur, how do you say that? Says Kevin Gates is no longer with his wife Drika after being spotted out with him. She says that he is single. Okay, he says that he's single. All right. Now, I mean that he could be. I mean, I did see my poster said that Drika and Kevin split. I don't think that Kevin and this girl from Love and Hip Hop, I don't think that they're in an actual relationship. I think he was just smashing, honestly. Him and JoJo. I don't think that they're dating or anything like that. I think that he was just smashing. But he did this live or this live post, and JoJo posted it. But was he talking about JoJo or Drika? Because that's what I'm confused by. Because I'm like, okay, are you talking about Drika or are you talking about JoJo? Because JoJo posts it because it says at the top of the screen JoJo. So this is from her story. She's posted this. So because he's basically threatening people, saying that he, KIL, go to prison for life, over his. So is he threatening people for JoJo in this video? Or is he threatening people about Drika, saying that, I'm not with Drika, I'm still with Drika, I go to jail for life, over Drika, don't play with nothing that's mine. So is he talking about Drika or JoJo? I'm confused. Because JoJo posted, but it seems it's something that he would say about Drika. Because he's been with her for so long. So I'll let y'all be the judge. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hold on, let's get into this video. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
I just want to make this post. You heard me? I've been being real positive with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not speaking on my behalf, but I've been being real positive with you guys. And I just want you to know one thing. I'm not none of these other old puss-ass rappers that walk around with security, bitch-ass niggas. If y'all play with anything I love, I'm letting you know now. Hey, matalo. I hope everyone hears me. I'm ready to do a life sentence. I love you all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Because, bitch, you got to kill me. I just want to make this post. You heard me? I've been being real positive with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not speaking on my behalf, but I've been being real positive with you guys. And I just want you to know one thing. I'm not none of these other old puss-ass rappers that walk around with security, bitch-ass niggas. If y'all play with anything I love, I'm letting you know now. Hey, matalo. I hope everyone hears me. I'm ready to do a life sentence. I love you all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Because, bitch, you got to kill me.
So I'm confused. I'm like, who is he talking about? I'm like, what? Because it sounds like something he would say about Drika. Somebody he's been with way longer. But JoJo posts it as if he's talking about her. Okay, it says JoJo going strong about her single man is what the Neighborhood Talk captioned it. But I just don't see him saying this about her. I feel like she took it out of context. I feel like he was talking about Drika, and she felt like he was talking about her because he didn't say a name. He didn't say who he'll do all of this stuff over. He didn't say a name. So since he didn't say a name, I just don't understand why he would be saying this about JoJo. somebody he's smashing, because clearly he's not in a relationship with JoJo. Like, and Drika and Kevin, they could have been broke up as far as we're concerned. Just because you see somebody with somebody does not mean that they're together. I mean, even while Cardi had filed for divorce from Offset, they still saw them together. Like, they were still together and without the kids. So, I mean, but you still saw, them together. So just because you see people together doesn't mean that they're together. That's what I'm confused with. I'm just like, well, who is he talking about? Because JoJo, I just don't see him being with her. I just think that she was just something to do. That's how I look at JoJo. JoJo is just something to do. Just like Pleasure P, when he was on Love and Flip Flop with her, she was something to do. So that boy, Dre, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm torn. Part of me feel like he wasn't talking about Drea. I mean, he was talking about Drea. I just feel like he's talking about Drika. I feel like he's talking about her, because I just don't see him saying this about no JoJo. Especially if he just start like messing with her. You ain't saying all that already. You ain't saying all that already when everybody knows you for being with Drika. So I just feel like he was talking about Drika. That's how I feel. I don't feel like he was talking about JoJo. I think she took it out of context, thinking that he was talking about her, because there's a lot going on in the blogs right now about them basically saying that because they've been spotted together, JoJo and Kevin Gates. So y'all, he eat the booty. And he was eating her booty, and she came on live saying that since he ate her booty, that they go together. Okay, basically. And a commenter said, like, you're wrong for messing with a married man. And Drika said he's not married, he's single. That he's actually single. So if she's saying he's single, then that means that he ain't with her either, right? Because JoJo said that he's single, he's a single man. Okay, well, he's single, that means that he ain't with you either then. So what are you claiming within this moment, that he ate your booty? Because, I mean, besides that, what are you claiming within this moment if you're going underneath comments, which is right here? LOL, he's actually single. Like a girl stated to her, he's a married man. This ain't a good look. JoJo said, LOL, he's actually single. Get your facts straight. So if he's single, that means he's not with you either. Right, so? JoJo. So that means he ain't with you either. We guys filming for Love and Flip Flop? Or what? Because last I checked, didn't you get kicked off the show? Didn't you get the boot? So, once again, I'm confused. I'm just like, what? He don't go with you either. So if he don't go with you, because you saying that he's single, girl, then you're a jump off, is what it sounds like. It sounds like Kevin was just smashing. That he was smashing JoJo. And, now JoJo posting things that Kevin's saying, like, he with her. Like, no. Like, I don't feel like he was talking about JoJo. I feel like he was talking about Drika, because I feel like it is people probably trying to holler at Drika. A lot of men, especially in Hollywood, trying to holler at Drika. Drika's beautiful. So I'm sure there's plenty of men that's probably trying to get with her. And I feel that Kevin feels threatened, that now that, it's that him and Drika ain't together, certain people taking their shots, like at Drika. And I think he's responding to something like that. I just don't feel like he's talking about no JoJo. Like, I just don't feel like he's talking about her. Like, I just don't. I feel like this is more personal. You go from just meeting this chick to now you're willing to go to prison for the rest of your life over her. Like, no. I feel like he said that about Drika, because I mean, how long they've been rocking. But I don't feel like he would say that about no JoJo. Like, I just don't feel like that. But he didn't specify. So it's more so of the who is he talking about game. We kind of just got to figure it out ourselves, because he was very vague, with what he said. That wasn't really directed, like at anyone, besides that he will harm somebody that he about somebody he loves very much. And it seems as if people be talking about Drika. Why would he be saying that about JoJo? from Love and Flip Flop. Why would he be? I just feel like he's talking about Drika. I do. I think that it's some hitters taking a shot at Drika, and I feel like this is him basically just saying like, okay, y'all can be out here trying to get at my girl if y'all want to. That's always gonna be me. Yeah, I will do life over that one. You know, it's like what I'm getting, you know, from it. So I just don't feel like he ready to go to jail for the rest of his life over no Drika. I mean, sorry, JoJo. Over no JoJo. But Drika, yeah, they have a lot of history. They've been together for a long time. So yeah, I could see him talking about her like that. But not no JoJo. No. So guys, so I have to get out of here, guys. What time is it? Yep, I have to get out of here. So I love you guys. Yep, definitely. Okay, so I love you guys. I have to get out of here. I will probably go live on Bigo tonight. I will try to go live on Bigo tonight. So I love you guys so much. And thank you so much for joining me. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much. The next live will be longer. I know it's usually 2 hours. I know, but it's an hour. It's all right, y'all. That's what y'all get for rushing me. Okay. So we will be back. I love you guys so much. And until the next show. Bye.
Fresh, 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 flex.